What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Prime. Episode 7, Does Equipment Make You Better? These are my thoughts, these are my opinions, let's have a conversation. So this is an interesting topic that I want to talk about because I actually had an experience with someone with this topic, a few people. And the title of the topic is, Does the Equipment Make You Better? Like I said, everything I speak about pertains to DJing because that's the field that I'm in, music period. But this can go to anything. I remember back in the days, my mans used to wear Jordans and he swear that he was gonna play like him just because he had Jordans on. It's a funny thing. I wanna focus on DJing on this episode. And the reason why I asked this question is I had someone say to me before, and this person wasn't really highly skilled, and he got a bunch of new equipment, and then he told me that he sounds much better. Equipment is not gonna make you better. And I had this random conversation with a lot of people, and I thought it would be such a great thing to talk about because nothing is gonna make you better. The only thing that gets you better is, of course, practice and understanding what you're doing, and then mastering that. And that comes from more of listening, studying, and focusing on what it is that you wanna do. So I said that to say this. Let's say if you have a pair of turntables and they're messed up, you feel you have issues with the torque is not strong enough for you. You just don't like the feel of it. Hate the way it feels, you hate the way it looks. And then you get some money together and you go out and you buy a brand new set of spanking new gear. What I believe happens is you're hyped that you got new equipment. I believe that you're hyped that you got new equipment, the dopamine is up, you're excited, so then you start doing what you was doing on your old equipment, and for some reason, the only reason you think is better is because you got this new equipment in front of you. You know, you have this beautiful new equipment, everything just feels perfectly right. And I think that plays like a psychological game that you're playing on yourself, like psyching yourself up because you got this new equipment. I'm telling you this because I've been there. We all been there as DJs, artists, whatever it is. You may be a rapper and you got a new microphone and you think your lyrics is tight, but they really not, they're regular. So you get this equipment and you scratching, you juggling, you doing everything that you was doing on your old equipment, but now all of a sudden, because you got this new equipment in your mind, you like, I got new equipment, so I got new skills. It's not the case. I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but whatever BS you was doing on the old equipment, you're gonna be doing on this one. It doesn't really, hate to say it, it really doesn't make a difference. Like I said, it comes from within. You get better as you practice relentlessly. The more you study what you're doing, that's what makes you better. A piece of equipment is not gonna make you sound better. It's not. And I'm telling you that as a fact. I'm gonna share a story with you. I had a Rane 72 MK2 mixer when I first came back into DJing again after being away so long. This is about 5 years ago. I had bought the mixer. It was $2,000. Had it for like a year and some change. I did the idiot thing and, you know, spilled something into it. That's for another day. That's another story. So I ended up destroying the mixer. But before that, I noticed a lot of people was complaining, saying the Rane fader is not that great as it used to be once they switched companies. This is what I'm hearing, so I'm only going for what I'm hearing. So me coming back into the game, I haven't had like a Rane 62. I didn't have mixers before because I was out the game so long. So anything that I got in front of me obviously was gonna be good. I didn't experience the other mixers that other DJs experienced. I ended up getting the mixer, long story short, and I was using the fader, and a lot of DJs that came to the dojo was like, yo, this fader is not great, whatever, you know, this, that, and the third, you should try Pioneer, whatever. So I end up buying the inner fader, and I'm like, damn, this is kind of crazy. Like, I spent $2,000 on a mixer. Why should I have to buy another piece of equipment to put in something that's $2,000 just for it to perform well? It's like, it didn't make sense, you know, because I saw people killing it on the Rane without making those adjustments. I put the inner fader in it, and don't get me wrong, now we go back to this again. What I said, that it's not the equipment that makes you better, but in my mind now I got the inner fader, and you can hear the sharpness. I'm not gonna lie, you can hear the direct sharpness of the cuts. You can hear the difference. So I'm like, oh, this sounds crazy, my cuts. But I'm like, damn, you know, once again, why would I have to put, it's like you buy a Lamborghini, why would you have to buy another engine to put inside of it? It's like, once they make the car, whatever equipment is in it, obviously it should go with it with no problem. This is the people that made it. It didn't make sense to me. It sounded good. The innovators are cool, but it's like when you use the innovator in your house, and say if you go to a battle or something like that and they don't have the innovator, your scratches are gonna kind of sound different because you got used to this super sharp fader that you basically, when you use it, it's like effortless for the cuts to come out right. Like your Transformers, everything sound crazy. Shout out to Innovator. I like to get something without making adjustments to it, especially spending that large amount of money. It's not the equipment that's gonna make you better, I'm sorry. So if you are in the process of, I'm gonna buy new equipment because I don't like the way I sound, and I know if I get this new equipment, I'm gonna sound better. I'm telling you now, don't do it to yourself. Don't lie to yourself because it really does not work like that. However you sound on your equipment now, I don't care if it's 100 years old, it's not the equipment, it's you. Please do yourself the favor and don't think that by you going out buying new equipment, you're gonna sound better. It's just in no way does it enhance your skills. It plays a trick on your mind that you have this new equipment. You may think that, okay, I'm gonna sound crazy on this. When you get the new equipment, however you sound before, you're gonna sound the same. So I felt this was very important to talk about because I feel it happens a lot. Like I said, it happened to me. Yeah, so that's the conversation I wanna have. Does the equipment make you better? It's a very interesting topic, at least I think, something that goes hand in hand with Conversations with Prime. And once again, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please share. This is gonna be a beautiful journey, and I'm glad you're here with me. You could have been doing anything else in the world, but you're here watching Conversations with Prime. My name is Prime, and I'm out. Peace.